Hello, guys. Welcome once again to our channel. Thank you guys for sticking around with us. Sorry for starting a little bit late. I was kind of busy. So, we're just going to be briefly talking about the episode 10 of Love and Marriage Huntsville. There was this episode, I literally enjoyed this episode. It was fun, it was interesting. I don't know, how did you feel about the episode, Shop Reality?
Yeah, it was okay, especially towards the end. I enjoyed that. It wasn't bad at all.
Sorry, I didn't hear you. You were not loud.
How about now? Can you hear me now? Hello? Hello?
Hmm.
How about now?
Okay, moving along. Let's talk about melody. Firstly, on the episode, there was something that actually touched me so much that I think I talked about this earlier, but I wanted to have other people's view on it. I wanted to have other people's view on it. And that was the fact that she talked about she met her lawyer in today's episode, and she was talking about the fact that Martell literally asked the court, sent his lawyer. It was so funny to me that a lawyer will stay and listen to his client, ask them to ask the judge to ask his ex that they are already divorced. This is for a custody case. The divorce is finalized. This was for a custody case. And you're asking the judge to tell your ex-wife to hand over her passwords to her social media account, hand over um her call logs. Also, if there's any guy you're dating, you should let him know. Like, that gave me stalker vibes. That gave me obsessed. That gave me jealous, because someone you already divorced with, you have absolutely no right to be asking the person to give you those things. And for Martell to have been able enough to ask his lawyers, he or his lawyer, to ask that of the judge from Melody, that was like, what was he thinking? How low can this guy sink? The fact that he has publicly opened that he's dating Sheree, and we know he's still with Arion, his baby mama, and we know that he's still on the side going with Belinda. What right does he have to ask about those things? It was like, I don't think that Melody be would be able to date a guy freely all through her time with, as in after the divorce, or since Martin is not alive, because I think that he always uses the kids to control her. Now he's trying to get those things. How did you feel about that? Because it was upsetting to me. I didn't expect someone to ask that of somebody. I'm sure I have never heard about that kind of thing. If it has happened, I've never heard about it, that someone asked his partner or ex-partner to hand over social media accounts on call logs and those things. It was really surprising to me. Sorry, Chopper, I can't hear you. We can't still hear you.
Can you hear me? Let me go
Yeah.
out and come back in.
Sorry. When she comes back, I'm gonna add her up. So as I was saying, that was like the worst thing that I could ever feel. Like, someone saying that you should do that. When I heard that, I was like, I really felt bad for Melody, because um he's been looking for ways to control her. When she even made that statement saying that she doesn't believe that even after the divorce, when she asked about changing her name, and she was like, she doesn't believe that even after the divorce, Martell can still be controlling her life even after the divorce. I felt sad because how bad could it have been? Okay, you're back. Can you hear? Is your speaker back now? Sharp reality, I can't still hear you. I don't know what's wrong with you. Sorry, guys. Are you talking sharp reality? Because I literally didn't. Uh, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on with her, but probably we'll have to come back to that. We just have to wait for her to sort out the issue with her headset. So, like I was saying, I felt bad for Melody at that moment because it's the most upsetting thing for you to have tried as much as you can to run away or leave somebody, and even say now you still have to bear with that person and take the mess the person brings to the table. Because this guy for him to have sat down, what's baffled me is that he sat down, thought about it, questioned himself, and said, okay, I'm going to tell my lawyers that I needed a password for Melody. If I was the lawyer, I would have asked him, on what grounds were you asking for the password of Melody? Because on what grounds, really? What ground was he asking for the password? Was she bullying him that maybe they wanted to investigate whether she was the one bullying him? Even if there was a case of bullying, it would be with the FBI, it would be with the police, not Martell. Why do you want to have a password if not because you want to be able to have access to all her social media, maybe go on her DMs, see who is DMing her, see who is messaging her? Why would you want to have her call logs? Does she ask you for your call logs? I don't think so. She doesn't. Then you're asking if she's dating anybody that should let you know. How? Why? I understand. I will understand that, okay, if there were things like, oh, I want to see your bank statement, understandable, because she wants to have the kids. You should know that, okay, this person that wants to have my kid literally can take care of them. But the fact that you are not asking for bank statement and the only thing you could ask for, like I've said it, everybody always comes online and say Martell cares for his kid. He's a good father. He's there for his kids. His actions don't show that he really cares. Because if you care for your kids, the thing you should be asking from Melody is not whether she can literally you should not be asking where is your password to your whatever, your this, your who you're dating, um your call logs. That's not what you should be asking as a good father that everybody says. Because everybody that dislikes Mel, that is the one thing they always say: he's a good dad, he's a good dad. Marcel is a good father, he cares for his kids. A father that cares for his kids will literally not not be asking for passwords, because what concerns password, sharp reality, I can't. The thing is that I can't still hear you. I literally don't know what's going on. A responsible father will literally not be asking for the password his to his ex-wife, a divorced wife, should not be asking for his her password, should not be asking for her call logs, because what does that have to do with the welfare of the kids? If you all come and say, um, if everybody come and say, all right, he's a good father, he cares for his kids, how the question I'm asking, the question I'm throwing out there is, how does that benefit the kids? Please, I want anybody that feels like you have a different thought, you can come on the comment section, comment how you feel, or if you want to join us, you can also join us. The link is on the comment section. You can join us if you want to join the stream for the chat. I'm saying this. If everybody comes on, I go on Facebook, I go on Instagram, I go on Twitter, people are saying, oh, he's a good father. For me, he's not a good father. A good father wouldn't be going for a custody case and be asking for the password of um wouldn't be going and asking for the password for his ex-wife. He will be asking, hey, what's your account balance saying? Can you literally take care of all these kids if they are with you? Do you have the capability? Your mental state, is it okay to take care of this kid? Are you all right? No, do you have a house to take care of them? Those are the things for someone that cares. No business of yours should be who she's calling, who she's talking to, who she's seeing, who she's friends with. It's none of your business. So Martell has had absolutely no right. I mean, absolutely no right to be asking of that. He had absolutely no right. But because everybody's people that literally dislike Martell that dislike Melody would say, oh, he's a good father. Please tell me what's the quality of a good father asking your ex-wife for the password of her social media. How does that quantify you being a good father? How does asking for her call-logs quantify you being a good father that loves his kid? How? It doesn't. In any way, in any shape, in any form. It doesn't quantify you in any way. Rather, it just shows me that you are just a husband or ex-husband that is obsessed and jealous about your wife. I won't even say jealous, I would say obsessed, because you just want to stalk her, know who she's talking to, know how she's moving on in her life, minus you. That's the thing. That was what he was giving me. The way he kept on hitting, like if you even see the way he was talking in today's episode, it was giving me, what's this guy saying? How does he think? How does he reason? Because it was really, really, really surprising to me. Very, very surprising to me. Especially when they had this meeting, this comeback group meeting, and he went ahead to shake her, and she was like, okay, hi Martell. She wasn't interested in the handshake. And he went to this confessionals and was like, oh, we're trying to move forward to show that we can be in the same room. You guys are literally in the same room. I can be in the same room with you. I don't have to greet you or hit or laugh with you or play with you or gist with you. I can literally be in the same room with you. She is in the same room with you, but she's still trying to set that boundary. But for him to go into the confessional like acting like a child, complaining that she didn't greet him, she's still trying to be immature. I'm like, why is Melody's name? He likes mentioning Melody's name a lot. People say he's still in love with Melody. I will refute that fact. He's not in love with Melody in any way. He isn't in love with Melody in any way. I feel it's just that control he wants to have. That fact that okay, I want to control her life. In short, if it's possible, he wants to control what she eats. That is what I feel that Martell is doing. That he just wants to control what is happening in her life. Shop reality. Okay. I'm sorry. I think Shop reality is literally having issues with her mic, so she might not really be speaking today. So I'm gonna be doing the whole speaking. So this was giving like it's not your business. She was not interested in greeting you. It's not anything bad. Just let it go. She didn't want to greet you. She didn't want to talk to you. Let it go. Complaining and talking about it in your confessionals was like, please, I don't see people that literally talk about Martell and say Martell is this, is a good guy, is a this. I'm like, how? How will you be seeing other people? You have different girlfriends. If you have baby mamas, you have a girlfriend that you've publicly announced, even if we don't know whether it is true, you've publicly announced that you're dating Sheree, and although you're not together again, but the fact is that you've announced. So why can't you allow Melody have her own peace? When she found out that you were dating Sherry, she never intruded. She never put herself in a situation. She never came to ask you, oh, why are you dating her? I want to know why you're dating her, or try to push at you. So what is your business who she's seeing? What's your business who she's talking to? What's your business who she's DMing? See, that's why I say this episode really opened my eyes to see that Martell is not a literally good guy. I don't know what anybody's gonna say. If you feel different from what I'm saying, you can comment on the comment section. But for me, I feel like if you go as far as for a custody case, you are asking for full custody, instead of you doing the right thing to get a full custody, you are asking for um, call logs and social media accounts. Why did? Of course, he would lose the custody case. He didn't look serious. Even for me, if I was the judge, I would literally feel you're unserious, because how would you come in for a custody case and you're asking for uh what's the name for call logs and social media accounts? It's not really it doesn't show that you literally know what you want. That's how it's looking to me. And I feel that those were part of the things that made him actually lose the custody case, because he was unserious. He was literally unserious. He didn't have the kids in mind. He didn't have their well-being in mind. Because if he did, those things were supposed to be the last thing on his mind. Totally. Now let's move forward from Mattel and let's come to the Scots and Schultz. I asked a question. What is this? This looked like a field to me, or it looked like farming, a farmland where they are trying to prepare the land to be farmed on, to plant things. Because I was asking myself, why would the shoot? What was the essence of this scene? Like, she was wearing high heels, trying to walk on the ground. What was the essence of this scene? I kept on asking myself, what were they trying to portray? What were they trying to show? What were they trying to give? What were they trying to make us understand? Because this was not giving. I did not understand what was going on. I did not understand why this was made. And the fact that they were all dressed up, Martell was in, I say Martell, Masao was in his place talking about the company, how he feels better with Gino than with Martell. The company is going to better places. And I was like, going to better places. And we kept on saying this thing for 6 seasons. We've been seeing this land for 6 seasons. And they said, is land breaking, like we're breaking ground breaking for 6 seasons. For 6 seasons. It's the most upsetting. It's the most upsetting thing ever. That the fact that this guy will still come and they will look at how with this, it was really pissing me off that she would come this much, smile this much for something that did not make sense. My question is, how would you have these things since season one and we're in season six and you've not literally put up a construction? Nothing has been put up, and you are still proud, taking us to the land, telling us you are doing a groundbreaking and you're taking pictures. What is this? This picture looked funny to me. Like, what was this? What was this? Like, I am trying, because I'm not feeling too well, so I'm trying not to, be very tough. I'm trying not to go too deep. But literally, what was this? Because this is like an insult. Oh, you just took people, took shovel, put shows, and you're on the ground. Or what does it mean? Does it mean that tomorrow we'll see construction going on in your building? You talk so many things without doing anything. The scouts and shows is just big name. You tell us you're a multi-million dollar company, and I don't even see the multi-million dollars in you guys. You lie through your teeth. You are not honest with what is going on. I will prefer that these people come up here and tell me how the situation of things are. They don't tell us anything. We find out so many things about them from social media or people that went and did investigation about them. You literally have court case. You have people asking you for money in the same land, and you still come up line. You still come on the camera, and you are deceiving yourself. Literally, who did they think they're deceiving? Because it's absolutely not me, and I know it's not the viewers of Love and Marriage Huntsville. Why do you want to project yourself in a life that you are not? Why do you want to project to $1 million company when you are not? Even if you are, we don't see the quality of $1 million company from you guys. This is just dress up for show, picture. Let's just take picture. I just want to look good. I just want to look great. I just want to show off. That was how it looked to me. There was absolutely no substance in this, and I kept on saying, why would um Carlos actually, or whoever is the person that is editing this, think to himself that, oh, I need to incorporate this into the show, because it added no value. I got no information from this. Neither did I learn anything new that I didn't know before. They just put everybody around together and took the pictures. Like, okay, fine, the pictures has been taken. What next? Are we gonna start building? Are we gonna do wondrous things in the future? That I don't know. Why? Because they lie a lot. That's the only thing they're good at. Lying a lot, trying to project themselves the way that they believe they want to be seen in a certain light. They want to be seen as multi-million dollar people that own mansions and everything, but your lifestyle doesn't show it. You're living in an apartment, a small tiny apartment, and you tell me that you run a multi-million dollar company. Let's be realistic. In short, I'm realistic. Let them be realistic. Let the Scots be realistic, especially Latisha and Marcel. They need to come back to reality. Just you came into a reality TV show doesn't make you lose sense of reality and forget things. Someone said, Elizabeth Hargrove said, humble melody is moving on. That's good. We want everyone else to follow and watch her journey. Exactly. Melody was honest. When she was down, she showed us when she was down. When she was in an absolute worst, she showed us when she was in an absolute worst. She didn't lie. She didn't come here to please anybody. She showed everything about her life. And that's why she is loved. That's why people will keep on still loving her. That is the thing that the Scots don't understand. Is you don't have to come and show us how great your life is for people to love you. People can love you sometimes. People go through the same situation you go through. So somebody out there might be going through the same situation you're going through, and they'll be like, I understand where you're coming from. And they'll be like, okay, I'm a fan of yours. But when you portray this like fairy tale storyline, you're also going to get fairy tale storyline people as fans. But when you tap into people that would understand, when you show your vulnerability and you show how things really are for you, people will start to understand where you're coming from. Right now, nobody understands where the Scots and Schultz is coming from. We've literally not seen where we say, okay, Scots did this, built this, did this, yeah, have this mansion, have this project to their name, have this project to them. We literally have not seen that. But the fact is, they come up here and lie and lie and lie. Sherry said, that construction will never happen. LOL, their Scott's children will be in college and they will still be groundbreaking. Exactly. The groundbreaking has been groundbreaking since season one. And we're in season we're already in season 6 and they're still groundbreaking. And the fact that they are still showing us the groundbreaking is upsetting. I literally would have, if I had Carlos' number, I would have told him, please don't do that next time. Don't show us that groundbreaking again. Every single season they take us to this land. Every single season they are taking us there. We are tired. Show me when they start making moves, when they start making changes, when there's construction already going on. Elizabeth also said, I enjoyed this TV show last night. Nothing but a little shade and real business drama. Exactly. Like I said earlier on, if you joined us earlier on, I said I literally did enjoy the episode last night because there was no drama, but it was still fun. Like I enjoyed it because we literally saw a lot of things different from people beating at each other, people shouting on each other, people hating and beefing. So it was really fun. But guys, like I said, if you want to join us, you can literally join us. The link is on the comment section. If you want to join us, you can join us and tell us your mind about how you felt about yesterday's episode. So now coming to this meeting, I don't know how you guys felt about this meeting, but I felt a certain way that Latisha was literally coming off too strong in that meeting. One, you were late. You organized a meeting and you came late. Like, why would you come late to your own meeting? It didn't make sense. If I was Melody and Kimmie, I would have literally walked off because you were not on. You decided not to come early to your meeting. But I understand that they needed to hear what was exactly going on or what was their plan for this meeting. Now, this meeting was a disappointment. And I have a lot of things to literally say, especially about the fact that they were still hitting about the fact that it's a thing that they were not going to give anybody money. They were wanting to give it and they wanted to do it for free. They wanted them to do it for free. And I'm like, why are you saying that this is going to be for free when you literally had $100,000 donation for it? I feel that was looking suspicious to me. I felt like they are trying to scam that money off for themselves and try to take it off for themselves. Because how do you have $100,000, 100K, and all these people here that are influential in their own way, you don't want to give them anything, but you want them to come and give you their services free. So what exactly would the money be for? And I think that was the question. That was the question Kimmy was trying to get out. And what was also pissing me off was Martell. He kept on talking about Melody, like was like, oh, Melody wants to get paid. She's a public speaker. That's what she does. She wants to get paid. I was so happy that Melody just kept quiet and did not give him the time of day. Because what is your business if Melody wants to get paid? If Melody wants to get paid, let Melody get paid. Let her talk by herself that she wants to get paid. Not you coming here talking about, oh, Melody wants to get paid. It's not your business if Melody wants to get paid. If you want to get paid, talk about yourself. Leave Melody's name out of your mouth. Leave Melody's name out of your mouth. The guy can't seem to let Melody go, because him talking about Melody here when he also wanted to refer that he would have loved to get paid didn't make sense to me. You want to get paid, talk about yourself, understandable. But you coming and talking about oh, Melody wants to get paid and it makes sense for you to talk about payments, bro. Talk about yourself. I, Martell, wants to get paid, so I should get paid. You didn't have to join Melody with you. You guys are not married. You don't have business together. Nothing concerns the both of you except your kids. So in this meeting, you were not her manager. You literally are not her manager. So why are you fighting a battle for her that it was not in your place in the first place to fight for? I feel he wanted to push Melody at the front to make her look as if she was this greedy person. And the fact that he Masao kept on referring to the fact that anybody that wants to ask for money here is greedy. How? And you are the one that is greedy here. You are the greedy one. You are the greedy one. You trying to say someone is greedy, like look at the mirror, please. If you want to talk about greed, look at the mirror. It's glaring. Don't come about talking about greed when you're greedy. You took the ideas of the combat group, reshuffled it to your own idea, named the event Black Expo. That is for you guys to try to get the money and try to set it up to them as your idea, and you're talking about greed. Who is the greedy one here? Absolutely nobody but them. They are the greedy ones here. Because it was literally, I was like, it was not necessary for them to have done that. And the way they were like trying to look at everybody that, oh, you guys are not serious, you guys are not this, trying to push it, like they were trying to gaslight them. Like, I was so happy that Kimmie was not buying it. Kimmie was not there for the gaslighting. She was like, excuse me, I'm not here. Um, I'm not here for this gaslighting thing that you're about to do here. And I'm literally also happy that it was not Melody that flared up, because if it was Melody that like tried to disrupt the meeting or said something that made the meeting scatter, they would be like, oh, Melody is a hater. Melody is this, Melody is that, Melody is that. I was happy that it was her in-law that actually did the same thing, because Kimmie is her sister-in-law. So she was like got pissed off. So I was like, yeah, I want to see how that is going to play out, because if it was Melody, literally she would have had something to say about it. But since it was not Melody and it was Kimmie that was so much into it, she didn't have anything. She was like just chewing them out. And please, can someone tell me the reason why Masao always allows Tisha to be the one talking? I feel like he always sets her up for hatred. She's the one always out there doing the talking, setting her up for hatred. Literally, I feel like he just sets her up for hatred a lot by letting her talk so much, even when it's not necessary. Elizabeth said, this show is better than our HOA drama. Cannot wait until CK asks all the question everybody has been asking out loud. I literally can't wait, because I still know that the season going forward, the season is going to get more hotter, because a lot of things has been happening and they're going to come. They're still shooting for the season. So I know that a lot more is going to literally happen. Very, very much. But you see, Latisha is like a problematic person. Her and her husband, they just look like a group of scammers that are trying to scam people, but still trying to act the greatest with it. Still trying to act like lovey doveys. Still trying to act like not lovey doveys. Still trying to act like they are the good people here. Like, it was really upsetting for them to be bringing out the idea and still acting like, oh, We are the good ones here. We're trying to, make things better. We're trying to make things literally work out for people. Like, please, please, dead me with that. I don't trust you enough because you lie a lot. You say things that are not necessary. You talk about things that didn't make sense. Your business is not really that showing. You deceive us about your business. So why would I believe what you say here in this combat group? It's not giving nice at all. What you're saying on this combat group does not make sense in any way. And the way he just sat back, myself sat back, letting Latisha talk. And I'm like, you literally, what is funny to me is that she literally left the business for Marcel. But whenever it comes to the time to talk, Marcel sits back and let her talk. So that when there is hate coming, she takes the hate. I feel like this guy is gaslighting Tiffany. Sorry, I said Tiffany. Gaslighting Latisha a lot. He wants to be the boss of the business, but when it comes to the time to speak, he's out there showing his power, showing that he's the boss, but let her take control of the business like she's supposed to do. He's like, no. But you want to show you are the boss. You want to say you are the boss. Like it doesn't make sense to me. I literally would do without this, like, coming up maybe next season or going forward. I would do without them again on the show. If they don't start being honest, I can do without them. If they don't start being honest with everything they do, it's literally very, very, very upsetting. Now moving forward, um, this is Tiffany. I don't know. This was her, ranting about the pregnancy stuff. I felt that at first she was faking it, but I felt like as people began gathering and gathering and gathering and gathering, you just have to act it out. I'm sorry. I didn't think that this was real. I think she was faking it. But when you fake something and you did not expect the amount of crowd that would come to you, that was what I felt happened. Because she didn't expect that so much crowd to come to her. Then everybody started coming. Kimmie and Stormi went to call Kimmie. Before you know, the Scots were there. Kimmie was there. Stormi was there. Her husband was there. Her parents were there. It turned from something very tiny to something blown. So I just felt like she just had to act it out, because when she was like, oh, I can't see, whenever I open my eyes I'm seeing stars. Okay, call the paramedics, go to the hospital. You were literally rejected. Immediately she rejected going to the paramedics. That was when I knew something was off. That was when I knew that there was something off about this. Sherry said it's evidence that Masao sets Tisha up for failure, having her as a spokesperson when she is not a PR spokesperson of etiquette. She truly needs to continue working on her communication skills. Yeah, I said that earlier on, that she she doesn't have good communication skills, and the fact that Marcel literally still pushes her forward, that's besides me. Somebody else said, okay, Elizabeth also said this reunion is going to be a real people's life. Melody and Martell need an just alone without any of the cast to respond. I don't think I would literally want to listen to what Martell has to say, because of course he's going to be a gaslighter. He's going to gaslight himself. He's going to say things that would literally make people more upset. So I don't think I want to be seeing 1 hour of him and Melody. Truthfully, I don't think I want to be seeing that. 1 hour of him and Melody. I don't want to be seeing that in any way. But I know that this reunion is going to be very explosive. It's going to be very interesting. If Carlos plays it right, it's going to be interesting. Now, before we come to an end, because we're coming to an end very soon, I love the advice that Louis gave to Tiffany in this place, because it's not your concern what Melody and Martell decides to do in their marriage. If Melody decides she doesn't want to have a blended family, it's her choice. If they decide they want to have a blended family, it's a choice. It's not your point to give an idea or give a say. Her saying that she wants them to be good. It's not your business. And I loved how Big Lou asked her, has Melody ever asked you for an advice before? Has she ever called you and said, Tiffany, I need your advice on this thing? And she said no. That was an answer enough. She has never called you and said, I need your advice on this. So, what exactly is your problem? Thinking that you needed to advise her on what is going on in her marriage, or what she should accept in her marriage, or what she should not accept in her marriage. It's totally not your business. It's not your business. And I'm glad that Big Lee told that to Tiffany, because at this point she needs to, take a chill pill and take care of herself. She's pregnant, but she's not any of her business what is absolutely going on. Is not any of her business. Well, I just hope that the show continues like this, because I did enjoy today's episode. I did. It's just a pity that my panelists, people that were supposed to join me on this show, literally when, as in, ShopRite was having problems with her, Mike, and the other lady was traveling. So it's going to be only me. But I asked you guys to join. Nobody wanted to join. It was nice to have you guys on here listening to me after all. But if you want to join us, we do this every Sunday after the show. We do this every Sunday by 4 p.m. CST time. If you want to join us, you can let us know in the comment section. You can let me know in the comment section. Then, or you can go to my Twitter handle. It's on my YouTube channel. You can DM me on my Twitter, so I can automatically put you on the panel. It's always fun talking about the episode, and having different people's perspective about how you view the episode. It's fun doing that when you have different people's perspective or approach, or how everybody cannot see things the same way or the same light. So I believe that having a lot of people talking about it in different ways is always fun. So in case you want to join us next time, you can join us on the live next time, or you can DM me for you to join up. I don't know whether ShopRite has finally settled her.
Hello, hello, hello. Can you hear me?
Oh, I can hear you now.
Oh my God, I am so sorry. It just would not work. I shut it down, restarted, changed headsets, everything, and now finally this one headset is working. But I am so sorry that I missed the show.
No, no problem, no problem at all. No problem. Well, guys, that's what we're gonna be ending it for today. Thank you guys for liking the videos. Thank you for your comments. Thank you for watching with us. Thank you for sticking with us. Join us same time tomorrow. We're also going to be talking about Real Housewives of Atlanta. So join us for tomorrow. We're going to be talking about Atlanta. And also, we always talk about these shows every weekend. See you guys. And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channels. So make sure you go subscribe to ShopRite TV. And also make sure you subscribe to Unfiltered Uzo. See you guys same time next week. Oh, tomorrow for Rehearsal of Atlanta. Bye.
Bye. Sorry.
No problem.